That's literally all. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all I did for the past year after I graduated high school. So, what happened? Well, let's start from the beginning. April 2025, I think, was the month I started co-oping, which was literally a year ago. What is co-op? Co-op for my school, it was basically just you sign like a whole little, what's it called? A whole little form where basically it's saying that you go to work and then you have to leave school for that. I didn't have work, but my friend ended up helping me out, and I ended up leaving school like after my third period, technically fourth, to go and try to find a job. And for those 2 months that I've been trying to find a job, I couldn't while I was still in school. But you know what? I have friends. I have connections. All of my connections were too far, or there was not good timing, or nothing. Literally did not had no job. But besides that, me and my friend was trying to find any type of job that we can, where it could be from our mall, which is where is close by, or some type of fast food, or any type of place that they say we're hiring. However, we couldn't find any. Most of them say, oh, you just need to do it online. Nothing. Oh yeah, you can do it in person. Nothing. Basically, it was just a whole struggle within those 2 months. Did we still got a job? No. But my mom ended up seeing that I really wanted a job. She ended up, is this even legal? Ooh. I'm not gonna say the actual business name or where I was working at, because one, I'm already out of the job, and two, I don't want any illegal stuff. So yeah, for a whole year I ended up working only Sundays with my mom, and it was good because one, I don't have to worry about my sister because she goes with her dad on the weekends. And yeah, I had nothing to do, so I took it. And plus, I was going to be able to make good money. Not really. $14 an hour, bi-weekly, is not really good. And you only get paid once a week. I mean, not once a week. I only get paid every Sunday. The job was fine. I say it's fine. It's kind of hard labor only to get paid $14 an hour only for one day. Pay bi-weekly. I don't understand bi-weekly pay. We need to make a law where it says only get paid weekly, because I don't know what's the point of bi-weekly. Besides that, yeah, I've been working for a whole year with my mom until last Sunday. Today is like Tuesday, so it's just 2 days ago, where I got fired? No. A little context, but not too much context. Basically, the company that we was underneath was gonna get fired, or basically just switched out. And so all the employees, they ended up having to fire them, or having them to like try to find other jobs or whatever they do. I don't know what was the whole process, but basically I just stopped working there. Like, I don't have a job anymore. So it sucks for me, but worse for my mom is that like the whole entire 4 years of her life and my life, she dedicated basically her work more than us. No, I'm joking. That sounds really bad for my mom. But yeah, for an immigrant person, she had to work hard for us. So she worked overnight. She did everything. She went way over beyond. I'm not gonna lie. Even when I had to work with her, she went way over beyond. And like she worked there for 4 years only for them to basically replace her. Now she's still working there, but I think she only has like a whole week or two until they replace her because of the new company. So they just switch out just different people, yada yada yada. Like it sucks for my mom mostly because for me, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm gonna get a job. I still don't got pay rent. You know how great it is, but it's more of like my mom. I feel like really worried for her, and I told her this reason that the reason I do want to get a job more is because I want to help out with rent and other stuff. And it's kind of made our relationship a little faulty, if I gotta say. We ended up actually in it, like sometimes argue, sometimes it's mostly just us misunderstanding each other. And so like finally, like before the last Sunday, I think, was when I told my mom the whole reason why I wanted to get a job. I wanted to help out. I really wanted to go and help her out because I see how much hard work she had to do to take care of literally me, who's still unemployed, my brother who pays rent, but she still feeds all of us, and my little sister who now, not now, but in a couple of days she's gonna go to school. And it hurts that like I can't do anything because of job searching. And for the past whole year working there, every time I try to apply to UPS, to Kroger, to Walmart, I try to apply everywhere. And not gonna lie, it made me depressed that I couldn't find a job. And when it was like the second to last Sunday, my mom told me that, like, oh yeah, these two employees that she worked with, they already found jobs at Walmart. And it made me like really think back, and I'm like, did I do something wrong? Am I not doing enough? Am I not putting in much effort as other people do to try to find a job? It could just be connection. It could be just because they have more experience because they're older than me. It could be many other things, but it made me feel really sad knowing that someone else found a job faster than I did. Or for them, it could have been like, I didn't really ask, but it could have been like a whole month or a week while I try to find a job within this whole year of 2025 to get a job. And I think this is why I'm making this video. You're gonna have to hear this fucking beeping shit, but the reason I really wanted to make this video is because I'm seeing that it's about to start the school year, where again it's gonna repeat myself waking up, dropping off my little sister, coming back home, do dishes, clean, and then I have my free time. And then I go get my sister from school, take care of her, and then my mom comes home, she cooks, we eat, I go to sleep, and that's it. A whole repeat of the cycle. And I don't know if it's just me being Gen Z and all, but I hate the cycle. I hate having to do something all over again and still having no process made. Like, I want to do something big. I want to be something big. I'm already bigger than I am. No, I'm joking, but I want to be something big. I want to help out people. I want to not really be known, because I kind of don't like being too famous, but that's just me. I want to relate with others and I want to help others because it's, I think, something I like to do. just help others. Of course, I got to go to college and be a therapist, which is something I kind of wanted to do. Not as a little kid, but I always wanted to do. But it just didn't felt right of having to work hard, get a degree for it, only for the job market to still be bad as it is. And like it could be for Blatchers, I don't care, or masters or whatever type of degree you get, you still gonna have struggles with trying to find a job. Because I see people even having their degrees and they still can't find a job, which is crazy for someone who has their degree to not have a job. And people say, oh yeah, you should get your bachelor's or master's or whatever you get, so then you can get a high paying job, only for them to say that you're not qualified even after you got your degree, after getting student loans, suffering with trying to get good grades and passing them and balancing life. It didn't make sense to me. That's why I didn't went to college like some of my friends went. But I haven't had a job within a whole year. So was I just doing something wrong? Was it my fault? And I think this ended up being the reason I missed my period. But that's going to be another video. After maybe a checkup, yeah. My checkup is going to come in on tomorrow, basically. I'm going to post this the same day. But tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'm going to have a checkup. But I'm going to talk about that later. But for now, all I got to say is, from stress, trying to find a job, from depression, from not eating enough. Well, another past story I'm probably gonna make a video of it, but who knows, unless you want to hear it, unless you don't. And just other stuff that ended up fucking up my whole body, that I ended up missing a period for 4 months. And you can see from like videos I posted on TikTok about me getting worried about my period missing, and how people, thank God for community, they tell me like, oh, it could be PCOS, it could be from stress. I'm hoping it's not PCOS, because it still seems like scary for me. Like, it seems like it could literally just like change your whole life. But a lot of people seem to be dealing with it good. So either way, I'm gonna have to get a checkup. I'll tell you guys in the next video about it, about the whole problems with periods. But besides that, yeah, it's literally the only thing that ended up making me fuck up my whole life and my body, was trying to find a job. Besides all that, my life has been alright. It's been going up and down. I've been having to have like arguments, but also not, misunderstandings. But as more time goes, me and my mom's connection is kind of starting to grow, where she even told me that you're not at school. If you was at school, I'm not worried about you getting rent or whatever. But if you're not at school, then you're gonna have to try to find a job. But as she see, now that she won't have a job, like probably next 2 weeks or a week, she literally saw how hard it is to get a job. So now she isn't even pressuring me at all. She was like, you know what? As long as I'm gonna take advantage that you don't have a job, and you can at least drop off and pick up your sister. That's all you had to do. Pick her up, drop her off, feed her, take care of her while I'm not working, and that's it. So yeah. Basically, I got the good life. No, I'm joking. I do not. I have it horrible. I think that's the ending note. For the ending note, all I want to say is, for the people who are struggling to find a job, Me too. For people who are trying to find a job, it's not your fault that the job market is crazy. It's not your fault that you can't find a job real quick. It's not your fault that it feels like the world is going crazy, because it's not in our control. For us Gen Z, or I don't know who, anyone who just hears this, it's not your fault that it feels like everyone's way ahead of you, when in reality they could be stuck with you. We don't know people's story unless they put it out there, like I'm doing right now with my own little weird story. So that's all I really gotta say. Just, everything takes time, and I think that's all we had to do. Just live in the moment and try. We can try all we want, but sometimes things aren't in our control. All we have to do is wait, and hopefully it comes to us. So yeah. Tell me in the comments down below if you're also struggling trying to find a job, so I'll know if I'm the only one or not. Hope you like, subscribe. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. Bye.